Hello, and welcome back to Uniting Wizards. Today we will be talking about the latest updates to Hogwarts Mystery. First, if you're not already subscribed, take a moment to do that now and hit the little bell icon so you don't miss any of my updates or spoiler-free guides for Hogwarts Mystery. So, for the past 12 hours or so, there's been an update rolling out for Hogwarts Mystery. It is not, as a lot of people have been hoping, new chapter content. You're still stuck at the end of year 3 if you've gotten that far. However, what they did add was something that I know a lot of people have been wanting for a very long time as well. And that is the ability to interact with friends outside of what the story calls for. So if you've gotten this update, you can now play gobstones, or have a meal with a friend, or have some butterbeer with a friend. The butterbeer is only available if you've reached year 3 and have unlocked a certain friend who is the first person you bond with over butterbeer. So you can't do this exactly whenever you want. When you've done it, you have to wait for a while before you're able to do it again. You have to wait 16 hours for the gobstones and the butterbeer, and you have to wait 10 hours to be able to have a meal with a friend again. But you can choose whichever one you want of the friends that you have unlocked in the game, and increase your friendship with them a little bit by doing these 3 things. You get 25 friendship points by playing gobstones or having butterbeer with a friend, and you get 12 friendship points by having a meal with them. And again, you can choose whoever you want, so if you want to be closer friends with someone that you haven't had the opportunity to become closer friends with yet, you can go do that. So these encounters, they work roughly the same way as they do when you're doing them for the story. For gobstones, you go to the courtyard and you pick which friend you want to play with, and the goal seems to be distract them as much as possible so that you can win the game. To have a meal, you go to the Great Hall, and depending on who you pick, you will have a slightly different conversation. It tends to be some sort of trivia for magical beasts or for a certain character, or something like that. And when you want to have a butterbeer, you go to Hogsmeade and to the 3 Broomsticks, and again, it seems to be gossiping or answering questions or something like that. And it seems to be fairly easy, at least the meal and the butterbeer that I've tried so far. When you got a question, you got 3 possible answers, and 2 of those answers were generally correct. So it was a red answer that was wrong, and then 2 green ones that were correct. There was no yellow one. It was, however, in the gobstones. In the gobstones, you can have a wrong answer, a right answer, and a okay answer. And these interactions, just like when you do them for the story, they don't cost you any energy at all. They cost some coins to start, but most people have coins to spare anyway, so that's not really a problem. Now, some people have reported that their friendship scores look a bit weird. I've had this problem too, where I have minus X amount of points with someone, and this seems to be because they've changed how many points you need to reach a certain friendship level. And it seems that once you've done a friendship exercise with a character whose scores looked weird, it fixes itself. This does mean that for some people they've actually lowered their friendship level with someone after doing a bonding exercise because they've reached the amount of points that is now necessary for, say, level 2, but before that amount of points actually got you to level 3. So this looks a bit weird, but it doesn't mean that you've failed. It doesn't mean that this person likes you any less now than they did before. At least not as far as I've seen. In the description of this update, they also mentioned something that doesn't seem to have been implemented yet. It says, show your house pride. For a limited time, collect stars in classes to earn special rewards. I haven't seen anyone who's actually received these special rewards yet. It might be that it's coming very soon, but they're waiting until everyone has gotten this update. So I don't know what these special rewards are. They might just be better rewards than you usually get from classes, or you might be able to unlock a certain item of clothing maybe, or something like that. So when I filmed that, I had not yet read the in-game announcement, because for some reason I didn't get that in my game. But the in-game announcement says that these are special rewards to represent your house outside of class. Now, that makes me think that it is actually some house-specific piece of clothing or accessory or something like that that your avatar is going to be able to wear outside of class, because as we know, in class, we are not allowed to wear the clothes that we have bought. We're only allowed to wear the robes. So that will be my guess, something your avatar can wear to show off their house pride. The in-game announcement also says that more content, magical features, and furry friends will be coming soon. So furry friends, yes, that should refer to pets. They've said before that they are working on pets, that pets are going to be part of the game, and now announcing it in-game, I assume it will be coming within the next few updates. So yeah, that'll be exciting. Now let's get back to the video. But remember that this is only for a limited time. It hasn't started yet, at least as I'm filming this, and it will not be permanent. It's just sort of an event that is going to take place for a while, maybe a few days, maybe a week. I don't know, they'll probably let us know that when it actually starts. A lot of people are also reporting that the game is very laggy and people are unable to log in and they're unable to do anything if they get in. So they seem to be having some server issues. This is understandable because the game has grown a lot. Over 10 million people have downloaded the game so far, which is just amazing. And it's understandable that maybe their servers can't handle all of that traffic, especially since this game actually downloads data while you're playing. So the servers are strained every time someone is playing. They seem to be working on it and it seems to be getting better for people. So it will get better and it'll probably be solved fairly quickly. So that was this update. I am very, very happy with this update. I have been wanting for quite some time to be able to interact with my friends, at times even when the story doesn't call for it. So I think this is a lot of fun. If this video was useful to you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And again, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and give me a comment below if you have any questions, or if I've missed something, or just generally if you want to say something. My next video will be the box opening that I mentioned in my last video. I just wanted to get this up as soon as possible, because this update happened now. But the box opening will go up sometime this weekend, so I will see you then.